am so glad that each Sunday in Advent we are lighting an Advent candle, and I'm glad that we start out with the candle of hope. I don't know that there's ever been a time that we've needed hope more, both in areas around the world and here in our own community. I know that yesterday I was presenting a message of hope for the children at Promising Futures. And they got back from Thanksgiving break to realize that the Jeremy that had been injured at Gainesville High School is the same Jeremy who is an intern in Promising Futures and an ESOL here at church. And so they were stunned and heartbroken. But as I shared with them what the family had been sharing with me, I had a message for hope for them. So if you look at the definition of hope, hope can be, it can be a noun. It can be a certain quality that we have, which is an expectation of an outcome, a positive expectation for an outcome, or it can also be a verb. How would you use hope as a verb? You know, a verb. Like, I hope, what? I hope you will get well. Yes, I hope.
I hope I can be the winner.
I hope I can be the winner, yes. How many football teams lately have hoped that they could go on further in the playoffs? Yeah. What were you going to say?
I hope everybody is okay in this game.
Oh, I hope everyone will be okay. And how many times have we felt that when there's been an accident? Okay. Well, I really think that hope is the first element that we are going to talk about in terms of Advent. We are entering a time that's leading up to something special in the church calendar, but also in our lives. We're entering a time leading up to something special. What's the something special we're leading up to? Christmas, yes. And what is so special about Christmas coming? Is it the gifts under the tree? I know you don't like the gifts under the tree. We do like gifts. We've got to admit it. Let's own it. We like gifts. But what else is really special?
You spend time with them.
You spend time with family. Yes. What were you going to say? Can you say it a little bit louder? You can do it. I know you can. I hope you can. Yeah, you can.
It's God's birthday.
It's Jesus' birthday. Yes, yes, yes. And you think about the people of Israel who had been looking for a Savior and a Messiah and had gone through horrible, horrible times. I think of the book of Lamentations and Jeremiah just going through chapters of saying, oh, I am the man who has known defeat and depression, and I am from a country who has been defeated and has lost hope. But then there's a turning point in Jeremiah, and he says, but then I remembered God's faithfulness. It is new every morning. When he remembered God's faithfulness, was he seeing everything fine and wonderful? Not exactly, not yet. But he had a faith and a hope that was not just based in a certain outcome or a certain material object that he was trying to grab hold of, but it was based, his hope was based in God's faithfulness. And I love that at Advent we take this dark time of year where we have our longings and yearnings, but we bring them to God. And the real hope that is substantial is the hope that says, I do not know exactly the outcome, say in Jeremy's situation, but I do know that God is faithful and that I can trust God and that God has brought his Son into the world. Not to condemn the world, but to bring his love and his salvation, and therefore we have substantial hope.